of the reasons why we stand out is biometrics. Biometrics, there's very few vendors and booths and suppliers that will have biometric technology. There's a few others, but we're pretty unique in that we have a number of biometric technologies. And on top of that, of course, we have all the IoT, the embedded SIM, the embedded security, and that's really unique in terms of what we present.
I think this is my 20th Mobile World Congress.
My fourth visit to Mobile World Congress.
This will be my 4th year.
10 years now.
20 years? In 2005, it's only my second time. My 18th in a row.
At that time we were talking 16K, there was no Huawei, it was the start of some applications that were loaded on the card, on the SIM card.
There were plenty of questions about the use case and so on.
No ZTE.
But it shows a bit in 20 years the way the industry has evolved.
We can see now people like car manufacturers, software developers, consulting companies, so many actors.
Now it's a much broader scope around identity.
Payment customers are now visiting the Mobile World Congress.
And probably what they were looking for 2 years back has been implemented. So they want to have something new, and we give it to them.
It does give a vision of where the industry sees they're going. There are some areas that are maybe a little bit overhyped, but others where it certainly gives a good indication of where the market is going.
Definitely 5G is one of the topics.
IoT is going to play a very vital role in the coming years.
Digital identity is having traction, is having momentum.
In this world we live in today, we do more and more interaction in a digital way, in a remote way.
And you really must be able to assure yourself that the person who's contacting you is who they say they are. I mean, that's key to everything.
It's about people, of course, and connecting people, but also connecting things and securing the Internet of Things is a very important team. Nobody really knows how to do it. We're one of the key players who will enable that.
We have the feeling that we can participate to make this world more secure.
It's unmissable. You can't miss Mobile World Congress.
NVT, Mobile World Congress! Yeah!
I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kwadash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, and shalom to the 1/3 Yasharallah, who are today known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, who before losing their true identities, heritage, and history, were known as the Israelites of the Holy Bible. I want to go ahead and start off with this scripture. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. This is Revelations 13-16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. 666. So in this video, I want to go ahead and touch upon Mobile Congress and this company here called IDEMIA. Now, IDEMIA, you may not have heard about it, but you've definitely used some of its products or would come in contact with some of its products if you've traveled the world and used a credit card chip system, been in India, or are going to be responsible for getting the mandatory Real ID here in California or other states in the United States. You see, IDEMIA is another company known as Saffron, which they're known better as internationally. They're also known as Morpheus. I believe it's like their new digital is the recent digital name, but IDEMIA is going to be their new homogenized name for the masses. And as you can see here in their promo video, they're just showing you some of the things that they're working on, namely a digital identity. This company here, it's a big player, and as you've seen, that lady said that IDEMIA is one of the key players that's going to bring forth your digital identity. Just like this woman here in this commercial, you can see she's going through. It shows that she paid for her receipt, it had her ID. She's going through the customs window without showing anything, because all this is being kept by these machines, who are all being fed by this IDEMIA one world government identity system, right? And it works with your existing passports and your existing cell phone technology, which is all part of this one world B system. As you can see here, it's also tied into the new driving system, which they're planning on putting, because again, you know, say goodbye to your cars, people, because they're not going to let you drive your cars just like they did before. They don't want you to own your own car. They want you to rent a car. You're gonna go on a long trip, well, they want you to rent a car for a longer period. You know, you think you may deserve a car of your own? Well, your income needs to prove it, right? You have to show a reason for needing that car to be able to get around. That's where it's going to come to, people. Now, this company, IDEMIA, besides them being behind the Real ID Acts here in the United States, which by 2020 in California you're going to be required to have one of these new digital ID or identification cards, which you could use to go on, you know, get out passports, you can enter federal buildings and whatnot. But namely, it's tied to this digital system that you see here, that all these individuals are using to access services, buy goods, whatnot. You know, now they're not showing that these people have chips inside their skins. They're using, you know, like this guy here, a cell phone, passport or whatnot. But these are only the beginning steps to the eventual insertion of that RFID microchip. Now, like I said before, IDEMIA, it's a very big company, and they're behind some big global initiatives that you've probably heard about. You know, they're involved in everything from the financial economy, the mobile economy, the Internet of Things, you know, identity or digital identity for like the United States, India, China, public security. Like I said, just China, they're involved with the camera system. If we go to here in California, you can see they just recently won an award. It says IDEMIA takes top honors in ICMA Elon Awards, recognized for excellence in car design and manufacturing for the state of California's driver's license and ID card. You see, because besides them coming up with this design of the card, they've managed to pack in so many security things into this card that if you don't have their card or a California issued driver's license, it's going to be very obvious. You know, it includes a lot of the you know, anti-theft things, which is always a good thing. But besides that, it's going to include a lot of the digital Morpheus IDEMIA technology, you know, which is going to basically tie you in to the one world grid system. Now, besides here in California, like I said, they're also working on other states here in in Babylon the Great, or United States. The state of Iowa will develop an app-based mobile driver's license for statewide development in 2018, and 5 other states expand use case explorations on their own pilots. So basically, this IDEMIA company is going to be one of the main programs or companies out there who are going to be bringing forth the system, which is going to allow us to be offered the RFID microchip system. This company here is going to be the company you're going to need to make an account with soon, you know, via your driver's license department, your passport, paperwork, your traveling information. You're going to have to go through these people, because they are the vanguards of this technology, you know. And as they says here, it says it is a big leap, and we do feel it is it puts both Iowa and IDEMIA into the vanguard, said Openshaw, who called it a paradigm shift and said she expects other states will watch Iowa's results before initiating their own projects. You know, and watch, they're going to bring forth a voting system with this, I bet you, right? This is why it's being brought forth in Iowa, right? And then down the road, you're going to start seeing all of the elections being pushed through with this digital ID. So, besides, you know, California, they've been involved in things like in France and Europe with its the Saffron company or the Morphos company. It tells you Morphos was created out of the company Sargem, which was founded in France in 1924. The company grew steadily over the years, acquiring numerous international companies. The umbrella brand Morpheus was established in 2010, and it kind of goes through. They're the ones who are responsible for a lot of the security in airports. In India, they're the ones responsible for giving over 1 billion people the new ID cards in India. So if you've seen those, all those IDs getting pushed out in India because of the new digital currency they're pushing out there, this is the company who did it, right? This is the company who is responsible for pushing forth that. If you look in China, with those digital cameras that are out there scanning people's faces and giving the cops this crazy superpower of digitally identifying people, you know, out in public and ticketing them for jaywalking, that system, it is an IDEMIA, Morphos, Saffron system. You know, that's who these guys are behind. You know, so you know, that chip is coming, people. You know, but do not, whatever you do not take that chip. You know, it's okay to go along with the system for as long as they do not require you to take that chip. But as soon as they require you to implant something into your body to continue to live amongst the system, that's where you got to opt out. And you know, hopefully keeping your ear to the ground and seeing reports like this helps you to identify how close we are to that point. And hopefully this video was edifying, and it just shows you how close we are to that mark of the beast, which is on the doorstep. It is coming. It has been prophesied, and you have been warned. So, till the next time, Akim, all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kwakwadash, double honors to my teachers, the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, and Shalom.